Hello everybody, welcome to Beer Reviews with me, your host Jack, and today we're going to move on to a brand new beer from a rather cool brewery. I haven't actually done the review of their cans yet. This is Magic Rock with Inhaler, which is their kind of super fruity, juicy pale ale, clocking in a rather nice 4.5% ABV, so relatively low, which is pretty cool, and it's nice. And with a name like Inhaler, you can imagine that the aromatics on these things are meant to be what's so important, I suppose. So as I said, I'm a big fan of Magic Rock, and I always kind of have been, Cannonball being just one of those beers that I've always just massively loved. And I think I did a video in their tap room not so long ago as well, which was absolutely amazing. But I don't think I've ever got around to actually reviewing any of their cans that you can get. So they do Cannonball, Highway, Grapefruit and Salty Kiss, but they also have now started to do Dark Arts, their dark beer, stout, sorry, their Surreal Stout, and Rapture, which is their red ale. And this is one from a small batch series. I think it says on the side there, yeah, like small batch series, in that little kind of red section there. But their special cans are awesome because they have their kind of similar little kind of circus creature designs, but they're just in black and white, or sorry, I should say silver backs with like a, I think it's a clear, in fact, this is sacrilege, I know, but sorry Magic Rock. Can't get it off, but just a sticky on label, as you can see me picking with my fingers, but it looks fantastic. So top notch on the design work on these cans. The more permanent range ones are screen printed, I believe. I've got one lying around somewhere, and are coloured, so it's easy to kind of tell what you've got. Green for Cannonball, pink for Salty Kiss, which is a Goza, orange for Highway Grapefruit, because grapefruit's orange, I suppose. So cool design, it suits Magic Rock, and it's awesome. Cans, you know I love cans because they're much better for beer in terms of freshness and stuff like that, which is cool. So, best sound in the world ever, and might as well use the Magic Rock glass because we've got one, right? And what we have here is a rather nice turbid as anything, which is great. Loving the turbidity on beers at the moment. Nice fluffy white head as well. Nice deep orangey colour going on. It's a lot more deep than I thought it was going to be actually. I always thought this would be a little bit paler. I don't want to call it session IPA, but it's kind of a lower ABV sort of fruity pale ale. Looks fantastic though. All those hop oils hopefully floating around inside of there. So on the nose. Yeah. Yeah, it's got some seriously nice aromatics going on. I would hazard a guess at saying it's got quite a lot of mosaic in it. I always find it kind of like a little bit of a soapy aroma, but in a really good way. But it's definitely got a big punch of citrus. There's a nice little dankness underneath it. I can just about pick up a bit of malt character, a little bit of sweetness too. But it jumps, really jumps out of the glass. Inhaler's a good name for this because you could just sit here going for a while. It has and again, this isn't a negative thing, but it has a very much a Magic Rock aromatics to it as well. So when we're doing the Unhuman and the Human Cannonball, there's a certain kind of aroma, this kind of this sort of freshness that I think their beers have. It's a little bit of a piney resinous note that's coming on this as well. It's just kind of their kind of signature smell, I suppose, of guess how fresh their pale beers are, especially now they're coming in cans, and especially when this can is pretty damn fresh as well. Yeah, looks good, smells amazing. Cheers everybody, let's get in there and give it a try. Nice medium body, it's got some good carbonation, and it just kind of follows the aromatics. There's a nice sweeter orangey note with a little bit of pithy grapefruit at the back of it. Nice level of bitterness that's definitely more towards the juicy end, not towards the kind of aggressive end. I'm getting a little something else as well. It's almost kind of twinging on a little bit of tropical notes as well. My favourite fruit, mango, they always seem to say, coming through a little bit more, but it's kind of a classic American grapefruity sort of flavour. There's definitely a nice little bit of caramel sweetness in the back as well. The malt's certainly playing a little bit of a supporting role to kind of push the beer, I guess, at 4.5 and just make it feel like it's got more presence. You could easily be mistaken and say this beer is probably a lot stronger than it actually is. More a full-blown IPA, I suppose, than like a pale ale. Exceptionally hoppy, Brilliantly well made, very, very, very tasty. Not surprised, it's Magic Rock, they do some fantastic wares, and this is definitely one of them. So, well done Magic Rock, enjoy it a lot. And as always, please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Until the next baby review, cheers everybody.